Right, you still there, Mr. Marvel?
Yeah, yeah, I'm still hanging about. Just concentrating on the multiplayer at the moment. But if you're doing a weekly or anything, I'll jump in because
Oh,
I've
okay.
got this exotic bounty. Or need to
Oh,
do
you
that.
got an exotic right? Yeah, if you're doing a weekly heroic, you should also grab there's a Vanguard bounty for beating a heroic as well, so you can get two bounties in one.
Uh,
One
cool.
level, two permits.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did all the exotic bounties, and the only weapon I really used there, or I used to use, was Pocket Infinity. And Vinted's okay, I guess. I
I
don't know.
used Invective as well as Thorn. Thorn I use all the time. I use it in my skirmishes.
We believe the
Yeah, Thorn is pretty cool. Just for me, it's not my personal preferential weapon. Everybody has their preferences, and for me, it's just the reloading. I don't. This character, the Warlock, and the armor I have doesn't have good any reload buffs for hand cannon. And the 6 shots, it was just a little slow for me in my PvE endeavors. So
I got used to it, so I know how to handle it now.
This ritual
Yeah,
could be
yeah, that makes
Bad
sense.
juju.
Personally,
thousands of chambers.
Oh
yeah,
yeah, they're
personally,
gonna buff bad
You
juju.
find cracks deep enough.
yeah. Personally, though, I really do, out of all the exotics, I really do like, aesthetically and stuff, I do really like all the hand cannons. Hawkmoon, Thorn, I mean, not Thor.
Oh, can you go to
Thorn
the
and,
other crack there, Rogue?
Yeah.
And then...
I like how the last word and Thorn are a yin-yang type thing.
Let's keep looking.
Because the Thorn is kind of the evil, the bad black to the last word's light and all good.
Well, you're breaking up there. I think you're fooling around with your mic.
Oh no. Okay, anyway.
Yeah, you're adjusting it or
Is it
something?
better now?
Yeah, that's better.
No, I wasn't. Okay. Should be better now. Anyway, the thing that I really like about the hand cannons, the Thorn and the last word, is they got a lot of Grimoire cards between them. So they do have more backstory than a lot of the other guns in the game. Which is kind of interesting.
Backstory. If they want backstory, they should write a novel or do some comics or something.
Someone's trying to
I don't know,
establish
they kind of did that with the Grimoire. I mean, I like game. The thing is, I like backstory and lore in games, because if I'm putting as much time as I have into this kind of game and its world, I like it to feel like it's more than just, oh, go kill the dark guys, because they're minions of the dark.
Well, that's a problem with the gameplay itself, because so many games are solve this problem by shooting it or beating it to death or stabbing it.
Oh, that's what happened. You started the cutscene. I was like, why? Why did it? I thought I disconnected.
No.
You're interesting. Not entirely interesting.
I don't know. It's just like lore and backstory is what makes games like Skyrim, mainly RPGs, really.
Well, see what this. See, the thing is that they're just overusing cliches because they want to be like big movies.
I know what you're about to
You
do.
know, look at this part right here. I've seen this part so many times in, like, you know, Saturday afternoon science fiction TV shows and, you know, big movies. And it got explained to me because there's a guy a guy I know who's a developer, and he was saying that because they were hanging out with the celebrities more often, there's more money involved. They want to have the same attention and the same money that they do as movies, but they don't want to do it for the right reasons. They don't want to. They don't want to be recognized as movies because, you know, they see this as an art form. They want to be recognized as movies because they want to be just as famous and they don't have the same amount of money.
What do we do now?
So
Yeah.
that to me is not the right reason to push the storyline in games. So I've seen other games that do the storyline by being a video game instead of trying to be a movie. And this is one instance where it just felt really cliched. It happens with a lot of games.
Yeah, they didn't do the best. Yeah. There's other games that are just as cliched and go through cliches as movies, like the really good game The Last of Us has a lot of zombie tropes and cliches, but they handle it so well that it makes up for it. So there is something to be said for having cliches, but making them...
those are tropes, yeah. Tropes, well, see, a cliche is when a trope gets used so often that it starts to get really bad.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's a lot. There is some zombie cliches in there, but they handle it.
Yeah.
Very well, so it doesn't come across bad. I don't know. Yeah, I enjoyed reading the grimoires because it gave a little I don't know, it didn't seem, there was some cliches in there, but it seemed a lot, there was some more gray areas in the game itself paints of this world. It's not, oh, everybody's, these are the good
Ro,
guys and
can you
these are the
adjust your
bad
mic
guys.
there? You're so loud it's hard for me to. You're overpowering the music of the game. And yeah, I'm hearing a lot of interference from your microphone as well. Those buffering
Sorry.
sounds. Yeah, it's like you're really messing around with it.
This thing's crappy. I did order for the holidays a pair, but I won't be able to use them till the holidays. But they are going to be better, so that should help.
Just like the ones in
Yeah, I just need some big enemies to use Pocket Infinity on. I think these guys are going to be flooding up from the doorway. Yeah, there they are.
So anyway, the Halo games were pretty good the Bungie Halos when it came to story and cutscenes and stuff, but I don't know.
Oh,
this
well,
game
back in
didn't-
the day, I mean, they were cliche, but you could accept it back in the day. You know what? And that stuff was short, too. That's why I prefer it. I want to be busy playing the game, not watching the movie.
Yeah, but it's so cool to have some context to it. But,
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe it's probably mainly to do with the leader. I know Halo left Bungie during the development of this game, so that could account for what happened with stories. They probably had to gut it after he left. They couldn't work together, maybe. Who knows? I don't know. I will say that there are rumors that there was more of a story to this game, and then they changed it. It did seem, it seemed a little bit too similar to Halo, and it didn't seem that interesting, but it seemed like more than people got for the same price.
Yeah, I'm seeing some things in here that do remind me of Halo, so same lead designers are going to want the same design elements and whatnot.
Yeah, but some of the kind of what the person wrote is the guy on Reddit claimed that, oh, I was a
Oh yeah, I
playtester
heard
and
about
this is
that.
what the
Yeah,
story
well,
is.
the thing is that wasn't confirmed, so maybe, you know, it sounds nice, but it still hasn't been confirmed.
Yeah, and the other thing is I'm sort of glad that they didn't do it just because some of the twists and stuff with it seemed really close to Halo, a little bit too samey, so.
Telthor the Unborn, is he the final boss?
Yeah, he's the ogre
Okay.
that comes out of the middle over that way. Love that he's in vengeance. Nice. It's funny, I was planning on just using the Nova Bomb, the Voidwalker on this character, but I've noticed I just use Sunsinger now exclusively. I might expect myself to be using so much. Which do you prefer for Crucible? No, Voidwalker or Sunsinger?
Woodwalker.
Yeah, I used to prefer Voidwalker, then I started using the sticky grenades. Man, I got sent a hate message because somebody thought I cheated with them, threw one through a wall. So, yeah, after this wave of enemies, it will be unlocked. So after playing so much of this game, would you buy Destiny 2?
If they take 3 years to make it, yes. If they take 2 years to make it, no.
Okay, so they already started development.
Yeah, that makes
on
sense. Yeah, they had that deal with.
I assume it's gonna be a two-year cycle.
I hope not, because that's just way too soon. This game is way too repetitive. I don't think that they're going to be able to add enough to the game, enough elements to the game that have you do something other than shoot everything, which is what they really need. I mean, this game needed a 40-hour campaign. Like, it needed double the missions, which, of course, they can't really do, because, you know, they're dumping so many resources into graphics. I don't know. So, I don't know.
For me personally, this seems... It's having a little bit... I'll probably buy it just because this game I've put so much time into that if it's more of the same, it might be worth it, but
Oh
it might
no,
be
they
too
have to.
soon. I
They
don't know,
have to
I
do
think
other
they,
things. Like people keep talking about ship races. They sneak around the Gorgons, the sparrow races, ship battles. People are. I mean, the game is repetitive. All you do is shoot everything. So you need to do something else. I mean, whatever it is they
I
do,
think,
just some extra surprises in there. But they could do so much. I mean, they made money off it, but they could easily outsource it to other developers.
They were using it against the
yeah, I think that's what they were doing with this game, is they were kind of just making a foundation,
said there are enemies on Venus worse than
and
this.
then they're just gonna kind of build on that, because the gameplay is really sharp and the shooting is really good. So
Yeah.
now they just need to add more and be able to do different things, make the maps bigger, make it the player count
Oh
bigger, make it
no,
more
no.
of an MMO.
Making the player count bigger, I think that's a bad idea. I mean, that's what we thought was going to be the future of games, and I think we already came to the limit of that. And we reached the apex, and just making things bigger does not always make them better. We sort of ended up
No,
tricking ourselves into that idea.
I agree with that. I agree with that, but if
Because
you
like,
remember how they were talking about this game back when they first announced it, they were thinking a lot bigger than this game. So I
yeah,
think they're definitely going to be making it a lot bigger.
I hope not. Actually, I mean,
Whether that's a good thing or a bad
it's fine if they like put extra stuff in it where it's other than shooting stuff, and maybe like 40 hours worth of for the amount of hype this game got. It got a 20-hour campaign instead of 40-hour campaign. Just hold up there for a second.